dream to travel freely into the home of the wild ones, to live with them, to become so accepted by them that they hardly notice that you're there. That is not only my dream, that's my goal. I'm wildlife photographer Bill Porter, and I'll take you there.
I walked on the mountain and down by the sea. There I saw the many that share this world with me. We share this world with wild ones, that's the way it's meant to be. We're also meant to save them, that's the power in you and me. I wandered down the valley, crossed to the other shore. There's wildlife all around us, birds and bees and so much more. We're always going to take some, that's the way it's meant to be. We're also meant to save them, that's the power in you and me. Well, I woke up to the sunrise, stood there at sunset too. Still I saw the wild ones, wish you had been there too. For with one touch of nature, the whole world had become kin. This message all around us, that's the way it's always been.
Bill Porter's Wildlife Unlimited show is brought to you by Double J Tack, where genuine down-home friendliness, together with the knowledge of horses and equipment, combine to ensure you a safe riding experience. Safe riding starts with safe equipment that fits you and your horse. Jim and Joanne will make sure that it all comes together. So look for their sign, 15 miles west of Marshfield on 8. Meyer Buildings of Dorchester builds a vast array of buildings. They build to suit their customers, whether you're looking for a new horse facility or a well-designed commercial building. Their sales representative and design professionals can provide you with the proper information to guide you through a successful project. They are a family-owned and operated company that has been in business for over 50 years. They strive not only to build quality buildings, but long-lasting relationships as well. Meyer Buildings of Dorchester, a relationship you can build on. Hey, Cherokee Road, what do you say we get started on that new Meyer building?
We're Midwest Trailer Sales, centrally located 3 miles west of Neilsville on Highway 10. At Midwest Trailer Sales, we specialize in equipment trailers and horse trailers, featuring Silverlight, built Western Tough, and Merhow, the oldest manufacturer in the business. Our 2 modern service bays and trained technicians offer full tongue-to-tail service, including brakes, wire, modifications, and hitch installation. You can count on Midwest Trailer Sales to do the job right. Is your old camper or living quarter trailer looking tired and worn? Bring it to us for a fantastic fresh facelift. Need a utility or cargo trailer? We've got them, as well as a full line of parts and accessories. So why not come on down and see us at Midwest Trailer Sales?
The number 1 wildlife show in central Wisconsin, Bill Porter's Wildlife Unlimited show, is on Fox 55. Brought to you by Wildlife Auto. Now newer cars, still at prices you can afford. Call us today and let us help you drive a car you can be proud of and you can still afford. Wildlife Auto, cars you can afford. Wildlife Auto. Now newer cars, still at prices you can afford. Call us today and let us help you drive a car you can be proud of. Wildlife Auto, cars you can afford. After enjoying this fantastic view right from our breakfast table, and after a big breakfast, and I mean big, here at the Cedar Pass Lodge, it was off to the trailhead and to ride to the castles. The amazing thing about riding here is the degree of hardness. Each rider decides how hard or how easy he wants to make each ride. Grady told us there is no real trails here, just a direction.
Actually, the trail is just going to have enough markers so that you don't get lost out there. It's not going to be a trail per se, so you'll get the feel of the wide open spaces, very well.
And how about down over the wall?
Same thing, there'll be markers over the wall. Well, besides Badlands, you're going to see the cattle in the Forest Service permits mostly, some wildlife, deer, antelope, a lot of Badlands and a lot of blue sky, Bill. They all tell me from the east we have way more sky than they do. I can't figure that out, but that's what they say. I guess what kind of got me thinking is Bernice is a natural history member for the park, and we were at a convention, and one of the park rangers had a presentation, and his premise of his presentation, it really hit home to me because I never thought about it. He was talking about a lot of us that are out in these bigger parks in the West, and he says, you people do not realize the value of your remoteness, but it's coming. And I thought, you know, I could kind of see that because we're used to the wide open spaces, and it's a real special thing. And as there's more people and more of these wildernesses get used up for houses, why these vast places like we have are hard to find, and I know people want to come. We want to let them have some of the specialness of this remoteness because it's neat, and we want to share it.
Now, Bernice, I know that you've been sharing this dream for a few years. How many years have you been sharing dreams with Grady here?
I think she thought I was crazy to begin with, didn't she?
Well, we always liked horses, and we always shared that interest with horses, and so to tie that into our tourist businesses in the area where we live, and to share it, because I'm from eastern South Dakota, and that's different than here, so it took me a long time to get used to living here, but it's a unique way of life.
Yeah, I think she liked me. I think she married me because I had a ranch. Then she got out here and found out part of it wasn't paid for yet.
I think I might have known that.
Oh, okay. So anyway, that leads right into we need a little more commerce out here to help with the ranching. We have a son involved in it now, and this is a public trail we've been talking about, Bill, but we expect to have private horse camps, private ranch activities that will be there will be a charge for that, and we're hoping to down the road get into that. We've got 3 neighbors that are starting bed and breakfasts in their own little ranch vacation tourism type thing, and so there's more than one place. There's more than ours. It's getting to be kind of a mecca right here, and we're hoping that down the road this may be the next Medora, North Dakota. That's what we're really hoping to.
Feel good about going up and over? It's okay. Feel better about going around? That's okay too. Need to have your horse follow? Or just need to ask another rider for advice? It's all here. Have your horse follow through some of this area. Next thing you know, your horse is leading the way. Horses learn fast this way. If you're like me, trying to build your confidence as well as the confidence of your horse, this is the place to be. You will be a better rider and have a better horse after riding this area. We were having so much fun, we couldn't believe the miles we covered each day. I met Gene and Alicia Fortune at the roping the other night, and now as I rode, I remembered that Alicia had told me that the Fortune Ranch had several thousand acres that bordered this land, and invited us to ride there as well.
And and this trail just takes you through the wide open spaces of the South Dakota ranch country. The best and the only way to see it is from horseback because the Forest Service land that the trail ride is on is roadless. We have, of course, an abundance of deer, mule and whitetail, antelope. We have, of course, coyotes. There's bobcats that are up there in those Badlands walls. Grouse.
Beautiful, huh, Bill?
Fantastic, Carl. I haven't seen castles like that made out of sand.
Hey, look at the deer down there. I mentioned how pretty this area was to Alicia.
Of course, depending on the time of year that you're here, you will see, I don't know how many different species of flowers. I mean, there is just an abundance of wild flowers.
JD, what in the world is your horse doing with your hat?
sun was shining pretty hard, so Moon thought maybe he needed a hat there for a while, and I borrowed him mine. He don't seem to mind. He seems to like it plenty. He's gonna take a nap now.
Marathon Town and Country Store. We're not just a feed store anymore. I met up with Tanya and Jethro at the Marathon Town and Country Store in Wausau, and right away learned something new about the world of horses. Terry, the owner, joined us inside.
Also for the trail riding, we have got all kinds of neat, if you want to take something along, we've got all kinds of neat ways of bringing that along. We've got our horn bags here. And these are going to have the little pouches and things so you can carry just about anything you want in here. The zippers and the Velcro. This is really nice for anything you want to keep in front of you, maps, GPS, anything like that. Just if you're in real unfamiliar territory, you probably want the GPS on you and not on the horse.
We're gonna do that again. Let the horse run away with our GPS.
Yeah, I haven't found one that can dial 911, and I also haven't found one that can run GPS. Now this is going to be the saddlebags for somebody who's going to be out and about for quite a while. This is going to have just about everything in it. This is going to have a pouch. It's going to have, you can put your bedroll in here. There's a place on the other side for your jacket. Both of these bags are going to come off. That's what these are for. For safety, you probably want to tuck them in so that they're not dangling. But these are going to have pockets for probably everything.
No, I like the idea with that. You're talking about putting the bedroll on the side.
Yep, because it clips down.
Okay. And you're talking about putting your jacket and stuff on the side, on the other side?
You could either put it in here,
okay.
Or there is a spot on the other side that's just like this that you can put your jacket or whatnot.
But not laying it across the top.
Not laying it
See,
across
I was
the top.
tying mine across here, and then I can't get my foot over the top.
Yep.
By the time I got done. Yeah. No, now I learned, see?
And if you need more room than that, that's where your camel bag comes in. We've got camel bags that'll go over almost all of our saddlebags.
Oh, I see, okay.
So then you've got this is also a nice handy thing that's good for your first aid kit or whatever that you need, and you need it handy and fast.
I noticed with all the different pouches, yeah, you got everything separated, so if you need something, you can go right to that part instead of digging through a big...
Yep, and these bags are going to be insulated, so they're going to handle all of your lunches and things like that.
Oh, very good.
So you can have your soda up here in the pouch, and you can have your lunch back here, and of course your soda's in a plastic bottle. You don't want to be carrying glass or anything. If you're going for a shorter period of time,
Then we want to have something that don't...
then you can have just a basic, simple saddlebag.
Okay. And this one's insulated too, right?
This one's insulated too. And usually I don't unpack my saddlebags. I keep a first aid kit. I keep a roll of vet wrap and some other things always in the saddlebags, and so all I have to do is just toss it on every time I go riding. That way you know where your first aid kit is and your hoof pick is. And
Well, like you see, by not taking it out every time, your first aid kit and your pick and all that stuff is with you every time. And I would say every time you go on a trail ride, you should have at least a small one.
I usually do, even if it's just a couple miles, just to make sure
That you got those things along.
he gets a cut or something, I've got vet wrap so I can at least rinse it out and keep it covered until. Sometimes I'll keep a small bottle of saline just for rinsing out wounds.
Oh, yeah.
So if he gets a cut on his leg or something, I can just rinse it out with a small bottle of saline and then put some vet wrap on top of it just to keep it dry and covered until we get back. So safety for me and safety for the horse.
Yeah. Got to take care of those horses. I heard you telling somebody that you're going to have this one forever, so you got to take care of them.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be around for a good long time. See, I think both of these blankets are perfect. We'll take both of them. Perfect. Rosie, come here. Is it your horse? Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Rosie, go. Rosie, go. Come on, big guy. Rosie, go.
See you next time, big guy.
Rosie, go. Thanks, Adam.
Double J Tack, where genuine down-home friendliness, together with the knowledge of horses and equipment, combine to ensure you a safe riding experience. Safe riding starts with safe equipment that fits you and your horse. Jim and Joanne will make sure that it all comes together So look for their sign, 15 miles west of Marshfield on 8. Experience a whole new world in quality wood product. Trick's Forest Product is your source for unique, rustic, high-quality wood product. Our natural wavy edge siding adds a striking look to the exterior of any structure. Made with a special manufacturing technique, planed or rough cut, it emphasizes the wood's natural knotty characteristics and grain pattern. And for the inside, beauty to behold. Our rustic antique oak plank flooring offers a touch of the past while adding an inviting feel. Our rustic lumber jack pine flooring is truly unique. We'll supply the beauty, you supply the love. After JD's horse had taken a nap, we were off again. This time riding through a rougher part of the Badlands. Seemed like everything was solid here, no grass at all. I remembered Alicia telling me they had places for campers.
We have 3 hookups that have water and electricity. There's corrals there. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of trails. I mean, we don't have anything staked out or anything, you know. We give you the boundaries, you know, make sure you're not on somebody else's deeded land.
JD told me this morning about going to the movies last night. And as usual, things didn't go smoothly. I hear you went to the movie the other night, JD. How'd you like it?
Well, the first part was okay, but then come halftime, I stood up. Next thing you know, I'm sprawled across 3 chairs. And this guy in a little red suit, he's shining a light on me. He's telling me I gotta get up out of there. I couldn't talk. A little while later, he comes back with the manager. God. He shines his light in my face. Tells me I gotta get up out of there. Well, I didn't talk to him either, so a little while later they come back with the chief of police. And he says, "Cowboy, where are you from?" I told him, the balcony.
As you remembered, I was getting my horse and myself ready to ride down the saddle pass, down over the wall. I had turned back last time. Now Grady had offered to help me with my horse. As he worked with Buddy, he also gave me some pointers on how to teach Buddy to neck rein.
Well, Billy's been trained. They train him that way with a D anymore. They G on. They pull with one side. You know, they pull like this. But you need to get to a single rein, and just a little tug, and their nose will come around. They'll feel the neck pressure, that rein on the other side, and it'll make them a much easier horse to live on. You know. You see what I'm saying? Make you a single rein in the middle, and then you just tug a little bit, so they pull their nose around and feel the pressure of the rein on the other side at the same time. And a foot in their ribs helps too. You know, this foot or that way, right?
Okay.
And go right, you put pressure on this rein and pull a little bit, put your left foot in, make them turn around. Pretty soon that neck pressure from that rein will be tucking that nose around without even having to pull on this one.
Now we were ready, me and my buddy, ready to ride down the Razorback saddle pass, down over the wall. On the ride that was to be one of the highlights of my life, the most exhilarating, certainly the most beautiful scenic ride one could ever make. It was if I had slipped back in time, seeing this country as only the settlers and Native Americans had seen it so many years ago. But for now, I could only drink in the beauty and the wonder of it all, as Bruce Berry, foreman of the Crew Cattle Company, led the way.
There's some footage down there. We got to come back again, Carl.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful on that canyon.
Ain't
down
that
there.
something?
And then the stories. He says one of the markers. He says, look down there. There's an old sleigh that got wrecked. They just left it down there as the marker for the trail coming up this way now.
Oh, really? You mean like a pull behind sleigh?
You know, he had one that he was pulling with a horse, and the horse got carried away.
Pulled a calf on it, and his horse run off. I don't know how the hell he pulled that thing down this fast. He run off and it busted it all up. He left it laying there at the opening to find your way back up in here.
Oh, really?
Find the old sleigh. You got one of the.
Yeah, you're getting close.
It's awful hard to feel which spur to ride up in here. You know, guy could get lost in here with nothing
Yeah,
flat.
no kidding.
So we're gonna have. He said we're gonna have markers and stuff in here to follow. So
Well, that'll make things
it'll be
nice.
But the color from here is nice. But the farther you go, the better it gets.
Yeah. Oh, and the light is just perfect.
Yeah, I thought that on the way down. All too soon, it was time to pack up. Load up Buddy, pack up our saddles, and yes, our memories. For it's our memories of these special times that live on with us through the years. And yes, we'll be back. Go to our website and see how you can join us next time. Join us next time as we vacation by horseback, riding and marveling, yes, feeling the Badlands. You'll see it as we did from our horses. I'm Bill Porter, inviting you to see this great country from the greatest seat in the world, your horse. Number one wildlife show in central Wisconsin, Bill Porter's Wildlife Unlimited show, is on Fox 55. Brought to you Wildlife Auto. Now newer cars, still at prices you can afford. Call us today and let us help you drive a car you can be proud of and you can still